Every morning, waking up feels like stepping into a trap you designed yourself. The weight of unfinished tasks, the endless to do lists, the pressure to innovate, to pivot, to survive, it's relentless. There's this gnawing feeling like something is wrong, but no one talks about it. Founders, there's a truth that sits heavy on your chest. Maybe you're not actually solving the problems you think you are. Maybe, just maybe, you're hiding from the mess inside, from the cracks in your vision, from the fear that the whole thing might crumble. It's brutal to admit, but it's necessary. Because if that fear is steering you, if avoidance is your silent partner, no innovation, no growth, no breakthrough can ever truly take root. Look around your world, the company, the startup ecosystem. You see founders running in circles chasing the next shiny thing, the next fundraising round, the next growth hack. Yet, beneath the surface, loneliness grows louder than success stories. Does the noise outside drown out the whispers from within? The doubts? The exhaustion? The silent scream, am I enough? Am I really a creator? Or just a survivor disguised in hustle? This is the invisible wound most don't dare to expose. Too scared to seem weak, too trapped in the role of the relentless fighter, too convinced that showing cracks will bring the whole thing down. But here's the raw truth. What breaks you open will also set you free. Look deeper into the core of those problems you believe you're tackling. Are they truly the real issues? Or are they distractions, symptoms of something more critical yet invisible? Stress, self-doubt, fear of failure, fear of yourself, the greatest saboteurs. Founders often fix their product, their market, their pitch deck, but they skip the toughest fix, repairing the broken story inside their own heads. Until that story changes, nothing changes, and the cycle repeats. This isn't just about pain. It's about power. The power you've had all along, buried under layers of noise and expectation. The power of seeing yourself clearly, not as the founder someone else wants you to be, but as the free individual who's done playing by broken rules. What if the biggest problem you need to solve is the problem of yourself? No template, strategy, or advice will fix a founder who is hiding from their truth. This is the moment when most give up or settle for less. But here's the secret. The greatest achievements come from turning the spotlight inward, not to punish or mutilate, but to understand, to embrace, and to transcend. The fire that will burn away the illusions, the story that keeps you stuck, is inside your willingness to be brutally honest with yourself. No shortcuts, no distractions. It demands courage, patience, and a relentless refusal to accept the comfortable lies you've been fed by the system. You have been told your entire life that freedom looks like comfort, safety nets, fitting in, checking boxes. The world is full of these traps masquerading as freedom. But real freedom is fierce. It's wild. It refuses to be tamed by any flag, promise, or system. To be free is to live by your own will, sharpened like a weapon. And no founder truly free plays by rules designed to hold them back. Instead, they break those rules, rewrite the game, and create new realities from the edges where the comfortable never dare to step. That's the power you have. Here's what needs to happen, right now. Stop spinning on the hamster wheel of doing more of the same. Stop chasing problems that only keep your head above water. The real breakthrough lies in asking the hard questions nobody else dares to ask. Why am I running? What am I avoiding? Who am I when no one is watching? Dig into those answers with brutal curiosity. Shed the layers of who you were told to be. Tear down every assumption that cages you. That's transformation. Not the buzzword kind, but the necessary kind that reshapes your entire reality. It's painful to unlearn what you've built yourself on, but it's the only way to become something truly new, truly powerful. And here's the critical part. You don't have to do it alone. Isolation is the founder's quiet killer. When brilliance meets loneliness, the spark fades and despair creeps in. But when the right few connect, when misaligned genius meets complementary fire, something extraordinary happens. You become part of a new kind of network, not filled with noise but pure essence. You find those who don't want to settle, who won't compromise their wildness for acceptance. Together, you become a force that redefines what's possible. You break through the illusion of scarcity and competition because you have discovered something rarer: synergy. Picture this: a few who dare to question everything, who refuse mediocrity and unmet potential. These are not the followers of trends or comfort zones. They are the architects of the future, the ones who burn their promises to the past, refusing to live a borrowed life. They are the builders of something new, because they understand that progress never stems from the center, from the safe place, but from the edgy, brave, restless few who stare into the void and say, "Bring it on." If you feel that heat inside, that unbearable tension whispering that you were meant for more, then you're already on the edge of something brutal and beautiful. It's the fire that will either consume you or forge you into a weapon of change. Don't numb it. Don't silence it. Harness it. Remember, it's not about fixing problems the world gives you. It's about becoming free enough to face your own demons, to rewrite your personal code, and to connect with those rare souls who match your burning intent. True sovereignty is never given. It's taken. Ruthlessly, patiently, with the long term in view, the eternity that favors those who can hold the tension between chaos and calm. Do this. Question everything you believe about yourself and your mission. Identify what you've been hiding from. Stop fixing the wrong problems. Stop running from yourself. Start focusing on changing the story you tell about who you are. Find the few who challenge you, support you, and spark your fire. Together, craft a new reality that honors your individuality, your rare brilliance, and your wild, uncompromising will to become more. This isn't for the comfortable, the compliant, or the critics of the rare. This is for those who refuse to lean into boredom and mediocrity, for those who would rather burn than bend, for those who know that tomorrow's reality will be crafted by those who dodge the easy path and embrace the grueling work of self-liberation. Founders, the problem isn't out there. It's not in the market. It's deeper, in the mirror you avoid. But the solution, the source of untapped power, also lies within. Step into that fire. Burn away the illusions. Forge your sovereign self. The world may not be ready, but you don't have to wait for it. The future is made by the few who dare to be free, not by the many who settle for less. Now is the time to stop hiding. Now is the moment to solve the only problem worth solving, the problem of becoming who you were always meant to be.